Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I haven't uploaded in a while, I know that, but I'm back. In this video I'll tell you why I think GTA 5 is still a very popular game, even though it's 5 years old, going on 6 later on this year. But to kind of put that in perspective, people that were 9 when it come out are 14 now. People that were 13 are now 18. And the game is still one of the most popular games every month. GTA 5 is the biggest entertainment release ever. This includes music, games, and anything um, that's considered entertainment. And that was it made $6 billion as of April 2018. That's 8 months ago, and it saw one major update since then, and another smaller one released last month. GTA 5 is, know, known for making $1 billion in only 3 days of its first 3 days of its release, which means that Rockstar got their money back from their game in just 3 days. So if they didn't do anything else, like updating the game or making any more money from it, they would have made their money back anyway, and it really wouldn't have mattered. Um, Rockstar's biggest reason, really the biggest reason for GTA still being a popular game, is that Rockstar can update it. And while its first update that had came out wasn't very big, it really didn't matter too much. The first update come out, it was Beach Bum update, and it come out in 2013, and it really didn't add much but some cars, clothes, and a gun, the S&S pistol, and some cars. At the time, everything was free in the update, but they had updates since then that added properties, cars, and stuff like that. But then in March 2015, the biggest update, one of the biggest updates came out, which was Heist. Added numerous vehicles to the game, added Heist, which many players wanted, and Rockstar said they would have in the game from day one. And then they said that some stuff messed up, and there was a delay. So in March 2015, they finally come through with it. And when they come through, they came in. It was important, huge, and kept people happy for a very long time. Uh, Over the summer, they released two ill-gotten gains updates that basically let you spend your money on stuff. Um, they weren't very huge, but they did keep people happy over the summer. Uh, and the Executives and Other Criminals update added in 2015 in December was huge. It added SecuroServe, which is now used to do cargo, import-export hangars. You can do bunker with it. You can do hangars with it. The Doomsday Heist, stuff like that. This started it all. Um, and it added new missions to the game, VIP missions. It added the ability to be a VIP and have people with you, and they would get paid for just being in there with you. Added properties to the game, and you could change the interiors, which many people wanted. Even though it wasn't exactly what they wanted, it still, the idea was there. Added yachts, which was another property, and they're not really used for anything but just to show off. In between there, they released updates for lowriders, but they really weren't huge updates, so we won't focus on those too much. Finance and Felony in June 2016 came out, added crates, added the CEO, which is the same thing as VIP, but you can be a CEO for as long as you want, and there's no cooldown for it. Added new missions, new vehicles, new properties, new clothes, new way to make money. Very good way to make money. And it also uh, led to, the import-export, stuff like that. Added the office, which is very important. Bikers update in 2016 and October 2016. Added MC businesses, which are still one of the best ways to make money in the game. Added the motorcycle club, which you can do many little, like, I guess mini games would be the best way to say it from there. The clubhouse allows you to own 10 motorcycles and put them in one place. You can only store motorcycles here, but it allows for more room in your garages. Also, you can upgrade motorcycles that you can put upgrades on them that you can't anywhere else. That's pretty big thing, especially at the time. The clubhouse allows presidents to start missions with the club, which pay pretty well, decent, not the best, but certainly not the worst. And many people were happy because since the game came out in October 2013, so 3 years before this, people were wanting biker DLC, and Rockstar came in and delivered, and they went overboard on it, and everybody was happy about it. Import export in December 2016, basically same thing as finance felony, more cars, more clothes, more missions, made people happy because it came out right at the right time. Uh, you can change your character's appearance now since that update for $100,000, which is pretty big because some people's characters were ugly and they wanted to change it. Um, Now this added the missions to where you have to do the cars, and this was one of the best ways to make money up until recently, um, which is pretty big. Gun running, which come out in June 2017, very long drought DLC. Like we had, there was a DLC that come out beforehand, in between import export and gun running. I can't even tell you the name of it. It was not that big, and it was starting to get old playing GTA. It was very hard to keep playing the game because there wasn't anything new, um, and I was even starting to get bored of the game. But in June 2017, new business came out, new missions, new way to make money, new clothes, new vehicles, upgraded weapons to make them better, which is the Mark II weapons. Um, you can also with this update, there's a lot more military vehicles. So if you're into that, then you had basically this update was just for you, which at the time kept me going. And then Smuggler's Run, basic expansion, finance felony in a way. It's the same thing as crates, kind of, but with the air, and they don't pay as well. Added a few cars, most importantly, many new planes. Allowed for property in Fort Zancudo. You can now fly over without getting shot down. Pretty big. New missions, new clothes, new property, plane customization, which a lot of people were wanting. Doomsday Heist in 2017. Added new heist missions, which many people wanted them. Added new upgrades for weapons, which is the Mark II stuff. Treasure hunt for double action revolver. That was pretty big because this was Red Dead Redemption 2. It's basically like hyping it up, and you also made $250,000 off of it for doing it. There's new vehicles added, new clothes, new properties, new missions, and these missions were the heists, and then like the lead up to those heists, which a lot of people were wanting. New heists. And it kept people happy. The Bogdan mission in here is still the best way to make money in the game, but there's a glitch you have to do in order for it to be the best. The After Hours DLC came out at the right time. It was supposed to come out in June 2018. This is where it added nightclubs, but it came out in July 2018 instead of June, which it was delayed for some reason. Not really anybody knows why it was delayed. Maybe so Rockstar could fix a bug or something, or focus on Red Dead. Something happened and they delayed it, and as a result they were releasing stuff beforehand, such as like little things that you would have unlocked, or that you've logged on, you redeemed it, and you would have it unlocked on day one when the update come out. That was kind of a I'm sorry gift, but it added a new business, a nightclub, which many players wanted, combined all existing businesses together. Added new clothes, added new vehicles, new cars, a new plane, new missions, and the update came at the right time because the last update, major update, was how many months? 8 months beforehand. So this, there was a long drought in between there, and those are the major updates in the game, which all made people happy. They either, kept you on the game. Right at the right time they would release, and then you'd come back to GTA. The updates also addressed what many players wanted. Everybody was basically adjusting these updates, and these updates you could tell Rockstar took their time for. They didn't just release it, trying to keep you happy. No, even though people were complaining about no updates for a long time, Rockstar, waited and then released it whenever they felt that they had it all done and complete, which is very big, instead of just trying to release an update and then, having it all buggy. Even if there are problems within the update, let's say it's buggy and stuff, they either won't release it, or if they do and there's a bug, they try to fix it as quickly as possible. If it's a game-breaking bug, they will fix it as quickly as possible. If it doesn't really do much to the game, they will wait till the next update, as they did for the Mark II glitch, with speed glitch on there. Another reason GTA is so popular is the variety in the game. You can do so many things that you want. You can do PvP stuff. You can do missions to make money, which you don't go against players in. You can upgrade cars, and the detail's not as specific as what some people want, but it's pretty good detail for what you can do. You can mess around and just play with your friends in free mode. You can do anything. You could really do anything you want. You can race with people. You can go kill people, other players. Like I said, anything you want, basically GTA has it. GTA is also a game where you don't really have to mod and cheat. You know, you don't have to in order to have fun with it. You could add mods or cheat with it and have more fun, but you don't really have to. You're pretty happy for a while. Like this really just keeps you in the game and doesn't really drive you away or other players. And another very big reason why, unlike other games, you don't have a huge grind ahead of you. While you still have a grind in the game, like any game that you play is gonna have some type of grind in it. Like it's just stupid to think it won't. Um, you don't have to. You're never really overwhelmed by the level that you have to do it. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Like a YouTube video will explain it to you, and how what you need to buy and all that, how you can get it. It's not that hard of a process to grind this game out at all. And even though I've played it for years and years and years, I've never really grinded it. But once you grind it, you end up having way more fun because you can do whatever you want. The money's not a problem anymore, and you kind of appreciate it and stuff. It's really fun to grind out the game for a while. Um, and like I said, the most important thing about the grind is that it doesn't overwhelm you, and also Rockstar didn't force you to buy microtransactions, buy the shark cards in here. If you wanted to, you could, but you did not have to buy shark cards in here at all. It wasn't like a requirement to get past a certain part of the game, as they did in Red Dead, or to get certain things. You had to buy a shark card, which is kind of what they did in Red Dead. But GTA 5, you can do whatever you want. Rockstar will release an update that is updates consistently that are good and keep you happy. And the grind in here is not very bad. Rockstar, will listen to the community. It may take them a while to act, but they will listen, and they listen pretty well. Whenever you ask for something, if it's reasonable, they add it in the game. And this, these are the reasons why Rockstar is so well liked in the gaming industry, and this is why GTA 5 is liked in the gaming industry. They keep you happy. That's the biggest thing. That's what I keep saying. But Rockstar listens to you. Rockstar makes good product, and the game has lasted for 5 years. That's mostly because of online. Single player really wasn't much after a month or two, but the game was $60 everywhere, unless it was on sale, of course, until this year, right? That shows you the game's pretty good. Being that most games after a couple months of being out start lowering in price and lowering and lowering, and GTA 5 is still one of the most popular games every month. It's not just widely played. It's still being bought and all that, which is demonstrating how huge this game is, and it changed the market forever, really. GTA is still taking people away from other games, and will continue to do that until Rockstar stops updating it. The only way GTA will ever die is if Rockstar says the servers are done, and that's what I like about the game, is that it keeps you on there, even whenever you hate it, it keeps you on there. Anyway, that's why I think GTA is so popular. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a good day. Peace. This is awkward. I have to find my controller now. Where'd I put it at? Ah, hell. I'm going to leave that in there. I don't feel like taking that out. Well, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Peace.